Good evening, folks. Well, you can join us here at the Knoll Insane Asylum graveyard. I'm just walking down into the site now. Down the stairs.
Tell you what, Al, this white light is really good. It's showing you up really clearly.
Good. Oh, these stairs are pretty dodgy. Down we go. We nearly went for a Burton then. Stick my IRs on. See where we're going.
I'm not having this. You're not going to believe this.
What's up? Oh my word, your battery's going already. Can't quite see that one. Let's see if we can turn the IR off. No.
There's a brand new battery in that.
Oh my word, mine's going too. Yeah.
What the heck?
Okay, we'll carry on as best we can. So what spare batteries are for.
I didn't bring another one out with me. Well, in the bag.
Right, this area here used to be the Chapel of Rest. Walk down here, edge of the building. That's all that's left. There's this little bit of brick wall. That's it for the Chapel of Rest. Cut the graves over there. And that's it for this area. The saddest part I'll show you in a second. Is there anybody here with us right now? If you're here, could you make a noise? Or maybe show yourself to this camera.
How? No. This is getting ridiculous. Now it's gone on to pause.
Okay, I've just left Vicky to go on a little wander. And I'm going to show you the saddest part
Alan and I have come to know.
of this graveyard. I don't know whether you can quite see them sticking out here, all these metal crosses.
5,000.
We walk up through here. Basically you see the metal crosses here, just stuck in the ground. They're the paupers' graves. Basically there could be up to 4 or 5 people buried in the same grave, just thrown on top of each other without a care in the world from the people that buried them. It's quite sad, really. Just a big expanse of trees. Excuse me. Is there anybody here with me? Hello? If you're here, maybe you could come and talk to me. Don't know if you heard that. That was a kind of scream. Hello, kind of shout. Obviously it could have been because we're out in the country, it could have been a fox or an owl or something. Not quite sure. Is there anybody here? The hairs on the back of my neck have just gone up. Okay, I think it's one of them situations where you're going to feel something behind you. So obviously I've turned around again and it's now behind me again. Just walk back up through here. If there is anybody here, excuse me, please come and say hello. I mean you no harm. I certainly don't mean you any disrespect. This place is weird. I've now lost the path. My path's over here. Lost the path completely there. Grave right in the middle of the trees, look. I do apologise for nearly stepping on you there. It's very difficult to walk in the dark and film. So if you can see over there, I don't know if my light's going to work that well. There is. There's a grave just there. As you can see, it's very overgrown here. There's another grave just there. Would anybody like to come and talk with me? I mean you no harm. No disrespect. Just get my K2 out. See it here? Doesn't light up very well there we go. I have a box in my hand here with different coloured lights on it. Now if you come towards this box, the lights will change from green to orange to red. Please feel free to come and touch it. As I say, I mean you no harm, no disrespect. Very bizarre, there's some lights flashing over where I've just come from. I don't think it's Vicky. Let's go back. I don't know if you can see it up there. Light tracking down through the woods. I think some other people have just turned up. I'll sign off for the minute and find out what's going on.
Okay. Now, Alan and I have come to Knoll Cemetery. There were 5,000 mentally insane people that have been buried here. Sadly, many people were actually buried together. Now there are new-ish or modern-ish tombstones. Now I don't know if you can see, but this is the back end of the chapel that used to be here, the ruins of the chapel. Sadly, everything is overgrown. It's a sorry state of affairs. All these people that are buried here, no one visits their graves. Long gone and forgotten. But if there's anyone here that would like to communicate or show yourself, do come along. Alan has gone off down the other side of the cemetery. Right, I'm going to take a walk round. And you can actually see how big this place is. Which isn't very big. But it does have many graves in the undergrowth. I mean, you've got graves with trees growing through. Here we have someone must have had money to bury this person. I can't see who, but as you can see, it's lonely amongst all the foliage, fallen tree branches. I walk over here. Like I say, you have graves where the trees have been growing through. It's not been cared for many years. Many years. And sadly, I can't see any names. There's a little vase urn thing to put flowers in. But instead of there being flowers, as you can see, trees. Trees grown up and through the grave. How sad is that? Here we go. There we have, you can just make that out, Horace Loxton, I believe. "38 years old, died April 1931. Another lost and forgotten grave. Oh, there's some writing on the side of this one. I am Benning, late assistant matron, Noel, died April the 17th, 1932. Assistant matron there. Lying here.
Okay, just a quick update on the light situation. It was people walking their dog. Besides me, I don't know why you want to walk a dog in a graveyard in the middle of the night. I haven't got a clue, but that's what the lights were. I keep seeing something flashing over there.
Over where there?
Right where my camera's pointing. In the trees, there's something flashing. Is there anybody here?
Ooh. Have you seen the shape of this tree?
Oh, blimey.
Is
Look
it?
at it. Looks like an elephant trunk, doesn't it?
But it's also like... It's a very strange looking branch.
It is.
Have a look at this properly. Good grief.
There. I can hear footsteps. Hello? Who's there?
I've just seen a flash.
Back over there.
Yeah.
Over there in them trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should go back over and investigate.
I think so. Going round?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go across. Path should be just there in front of us. Aha. Oh, what a long walk. I said, what a long walk. It's over here somewhere. Somebody over here wants to be noticed.
between them trees. What's that?
What?
Oh, excuse me.
Something here.
Between the trees.
There's a gravestone right in the middle. But
Yeah, but where's the green light coming from?
I don't know. I do hope I'm not stepping on anybody here. I apologise if I am. Is it Alma? Uma. Alma. Alma Clark. Sorry? Alma. Alma. Are you trying to get our attention? If you are, make this box light up. No? Okay, so we've decided to do a ghost box session right here. I'm going to get down on my knees. Is anybody here? Would you like to come and say hello? Could you be a little bit clearer than that, please? Turn it over so we can speak a bit, I think. Good one. Okay, hello, who's that? Say your name again, please. I know it's hard, please try and speak a bit clearer. Hello? Spirits that are around, come and use this box to talk to me, please. Don't mean you any harm or any disrespect. Out. You don't know. Can you tell me your name? Please.
You see how this is going down, isn't it?
That's enough. You're getting the hang of this. Could you try and speak a little bit clearer? Use my energy if you want to. Help us? How would you like us to help you? What's your name, please?
Matron around. The deputy matron around. Are you able to speak to her? Community's come down to 10, ain't you? You're willing to communicate?
Did that just say sit back? Am I too close? Hello? No, it's not. Nothing there now, so. Thank you for trying. Did I have to say you're welcome? Okay, the lady that just said you're welcome, would you like to come back and tell me your name before I turn this off? Are you there? No. Okay, well thank you. Okay, we've just had to get this on tape because it's just, I can't believe it myself. This here is an orange. A whole, fresh
Satsuma or something like that.
Satsuma orange.
Orange or something.
Right in the middle of a pathway that we've walked down previously.
And it weren't there before.
And we would have noticed it surely.
Plus conkers.
And we've had conkers, yeah, we've had conkers all over the ground as well.
But there's no conker trees.
But there are no conker trees. It's very, very strange indeed. Very strange. Right, we're going to go down this path here. It leads precariously off a cliff. As you can see, that's a big drop. But it leads over to the chapel area that I showed you earlier, or what's left of the chapel area, which is that building just over there. You can see where my light goes. It's very strange. And again, turn the light off. Very, very quiet. Very quiet. Not a rustle. Nothing. Right, as usually happens, I paused the camera for a second. I've literally walked from that stump down this path over here to see Vicky, and I got to about here and there was just this big obviously the camera wasn't rolling, typical, always happens, always the way as soon as the cameras go off. Vicky's getting major problems. Every single battery that she's put in, brand new batteries, we've been back, got more batteries, they're just dying. Something is sucking the life out of her equipment. It's very bizarre.
I'm giving up on this lot because this is all just dead now. Look. That was brand new.
Yeah. That is weird.
There's something here that's doing it. It's got to be.
Come on, come forward. Meaning no harm, no disrespect. Come and talk to us. Show yourself if you can. Can you hear that over there?
Huh?
Can you hear that over there? Sounds like someone's stomping through the undergrowth. Hello? It's just too quiet. What's going on? Again, I can hear.
But radio has.
Right, we're going to do a quick afterlight clock session.
The Sandy children of crucifix. The
Crucifix.
Cleansing. Cleansing?
That's bizarre. So this said crucifix. And your ovula said cleansing.
Cleansing.
Is there anybody here who wants to come talk with us?
That the creature that was born.
Oh, the creature, his voice. Come and tell us your name.
Once. Video.
It's in years. Day free.
What is the mind?
Wisdom?
What's in the mind? Nothing.
39.
Eyes.
Stay.
Is also. Planet.
I'm going to turn the echo off, it's too...
How many of us here?
Almost.
Almost what?
Its
Deception.
had changed. With grown.
You've grown? In the hospital?
According.
You grew in the hospital.
That's what it
What
said.
shall we?
Who grew in the hospital?
I believe. What do you believe?
Blacked.
Black. Is that black?
Don't look.
Of course, late.
It's late.
It is late, yes. Did you hear that whisper? I'm 6 foot.
Face.
Face? Where? Out there?
Long.
It's a bit weird.
I found
What did you find?
him somewhat.
You found somewhere for what?
Like asking the.
I would.
Why is the screen gone blank?
I don't know.
Will you come to a.
According to Prince.
Might happen.
Sun. No. Moon.
That I had no.
You had no what?
And police.
Say there nor power.
Peaceful.
The hell's whispering?
I don't know.
It's the whisper.
Strego.
I haven't got the light on. 2 seconds.
Pointed to.
Who am I? I'm Alan. Who are you?
At the Borg.
Enticing the news. Or anyone. Getting worried.
With you at the moment.
Protector. Only.
Firing.
I'll read. What?
To
Great.
T.
Do this.
What's wrong with this thing?
The kind of industry.
I've never heard it talk so much. Young.
But delivered him.
The great risk.
The greatness.
Delivered him the greatness.
Then realized that he.
What's it say?
Manipulation or
Homes, educate.
Police has mixed me up.
It's a shame you haven't got where the words come.
Be set down at once.
Mm.
Saxon.
The bracken and the.
How many? How many bodies buried in this cemetery?
Has condemned.
Are condemned. How many people were buried in this cemetery?
Princess with the hair.
Princess with the what?
Princess with the hair.
Out.
Let's just leave the main bank on.
There is Ben.
How many spirits are here with us?
Wide stony mark.
Officials involved in the
It's making no sense now.
Can you please tell us how many spirits?
Pretty.
City City resident.
It's all random goof.
It is.
Just a moment to
Just a moment.
But of course.
Let's put the reverb on as well.
Been shaded around the world.
The sun. That said sun earlier.
Sun on there, didn't it?
How many spirits are with us?
Be uttered.
300.
Do you mind us being here? Records.
Record.
Records. It's cut and it's got no what in it underneath it.
No, that normally has a
No
line.
phonetic line.
No.
Do we have to check the records to get a figure?
Said streams.
Right, back again with a new battery.
Sir?
I've got to turn the reverb off and I can't understand it with the echo on.
How many children are buried in this cemetery?
2.
Foliage.
Death.
Of course.
400.
And
Flower.
And 12.
We're saying 412 children.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
You won't.
Yeah.
Too much.
Here.
It's hard.
Heartfelt.
And I.
Did
God. Right.
Did the children die of natural causes,
It.
Seemed to be.
or did they,
Or what?
or did they succumb to ungodly things?
Was
As
or it
To tell.
sleep
Pre.
William.
William? Is that William?
Mm.
And it.
Really?
Is your name William?
so
All.
Why don't you have
to speak.
Business. Over the.
Listen over where?
To the.
To the left
Predict.
or to the right?
Or.
Eric.
Only.
Um,
Club.
Long.
grip. Language. Just
For.
age.
Present.
Right, we're going to go home in a minute. Have you got any
That was
last thing to say?
Lord. More.
Broadmoor.
nice.
With.
My heart's going 105 beats per minute. That's a lot.
God.
Mm.
Ethan. No.
We are.
here.
We.
Side.
Thing of
Con.
Is there anything you'd like to
Cheers.
say that is significant to this evening?
my ladies. Or the
Nothing.
Fuck.
As it
Groove.
Spirit.
pat.
Black.
Hold up.
Nature.
all the
No.
Lord.
Fake.
There we go, now hospital cemetery. Pretty quiet. Strangely quiet. Probably a little too quiet. Thanks for watching.